Hello everyone, this is Paukshte Fashion Workshop. I remind you that we post new videos every day. I also want to remind you that 2 of my courses are available in English at the moment. 10 measurement cutting system and how to make a bomber jacket. Please buy the courses, I would really appreciate your support. Today I'm going to show you one more tutorial on working with the basic pattern. You can actually use not only the 10 measurement cutting system, but any cutting system for making basic patterns. We have devoted several lessons to the princess seams. We studied different types of princess seams: simple, straight, bias, shaped, garments with 2 or 4 princess seams, princess seams and side details, and so on. There is one more type: princess seams, which go from Raglan sleeves. This is what I want to talk to you about today. This is my basic pattern. I'm going to show you how to adjust it for garments with Raglan sleeves, and how to make princess seams, which go from Raglan sleeves to the bottom. What to make first, sleeves or princess seams? Let's see. This is my basic pattern. I've already showed you how to make Raglan sleeves a lot of times. I explained how to make them, how to change their shape, how to draw them, how to sew them, how to stitch them. Watch the videos if you haven't done it yet. Study them carefully. I'm sure that you can learn a lot of useful information from them. Today I'm going to show you not only how to make Raglan sleeves, but also how to combine them with princess seams. Princess seams may be different. I'm going to show you that. This is the sleeve pattern. I've already showed you how to change the regular sleeve pattern into the one for Raglan sleeve. I'll repeat it. Fold the sleeve in the center. Please note that one half may be bigger than the other. You can make the details match if you want. As for me, I do not pay my attention to the fact that the side seam and the underarm seam do not coincide. So I'll fold the pattern in half and mark 7 or 8 centimeters from the top of the sleeve and 12 millimeters from the fold, not more. This is the maximum measurement, 1 centimeter or 12 millimeters. I can cut this detail now. The line should be slightly round. I'll draw it for you to see everything clearly. Notice that the line is not straight, it's round. We need to cut this piece. This is the cut piece from the sleeve. I'll sign the front and the back. I can cut the center sleeve now. We've adjusted the sleeve pattern for making Raglan sleeves. I can move the sleeve pattern aside. I'll be working with it later. Let's have a look at the basic pattern. First, I need to move the dot. What I'm doing now is just temporary. I'm doing it now to make Raglan sleeves, and then I'll make the princess seams. Before I start drawing Raglan sleeves, I need to cut the side seam. Remember that you can make the side seam anywhere you want. You can also make as many princess seams as you wish. You are free to decide. Use your imagination. I want to make the neckline about 2.5 or 3 centimeters wider. As if I decided to make a jacket. We have already started the necklines. You should join the tops of the shoulders and draw any neckline you like. You can start drawing raglan sleeves only when the neckline is ready. You should also know how you want the garment to look like before you start working with the pattern. I decided to shoot this series of lessons on working with the basic patterns for you not to have any questions. I've already showed you a lot of useful techniques: how to make raglan sleeves, how to make necklines, princess seams, darts, tucks. And now we use this knowledge in complex work. I think that these videos are very useful. The neckline is ready. So next I need to close the shoulder dart and check if the shoulders are even. The details match perfectly. Have a close look at them. Next I can start drawing the raglan sleeves. These are the front and the back. I know how I want the garment to look like. If necessary, you can make the armhole deeper, for 1 centimeter for example. Do not forget to cut the extra piece. The neckline is ready, the armhole is ready, I can start drawing raglan sleeves now. Remember that any line you draw will be correct. Raglan sleeves are very convenient to work with. I'll use a pencil to show you everything. You can draw a line as you wish. Draw it this way or that. Do not forget about the lines on the back. You can make a small raglan sleeve or big one. You can combine colors. If the design you are working with requires raglan sleeves to be small, make them small. If it requires them to be big, make them big. Don't be afraid of combining colors and fabrics. I'll draw a medium-sized raglan sleeve. Watch the way I'm working. Make sure that the line doesn't go to the very bottom of the armhole. I'll sign the details. The shoulder, the armhole, this is the front detail. This is the dot top. Have a close look at it. The raglan sleeve should go through the dot top. It's not always possible to do it, it also depends on the design.
Поэтому смотрите, я провожу линию, ну, примерно такого же плана, как здесь, потому что мы не можем.
I'm drawing the line in such way that it doesn't reach the top of the dart. This is how I want it to look like. Be careful. Watch what I'm doing. Please be very attentive. I need to close this opening. There are just 3 millimeters left. Ignore them. However, remember that these points must match. I'll cut the front detail. All the details should match. It's better to sign them in order not to make mistakes. Each point and each line has its own place. This is also the shoulder. I can move the front and the back aside. I'll get back to them later. I still need to have the princess seams. They will be drawn down from the new lines. You can draw the princess seams however you want. I've already showed you a lot of types of them. Anyway, first I need to finish working with raglan sleeves. This is the back part of the sleeve. The center of the sleeve should run into the shoulder. I join these two parts together not in the very edge, but in the middle. It's better to do it this way, in order not to make openings here. The openings should be even. This is why it's better to join the center, where I hold my finger. I'll join the front with the sleeve the same way. There are a lot of different types of raglan sleeves. The one that I drew is far from the only one. You can make raglan sleeves of any shapes you want. We will make raglan sleeves with shaped yokes, raglan sleeves of different shapes. There are also semi-raglan sleeves. They have their own peculiarities. You need to learn with them as well. Semi-raglan sleeves are sometimes called dolces, but it existed long before Dolce & Gabbana. I put the sleeve on the straight line. I join the center with the center, and next I'm going to show you what to do with this dart. I need to outline the front. Be very attentive. Be careful. You need to round the angles. Don't make any sharp angles in the details. Next, I need to outline the back detail. I am outlining the back detail the same way. I make the angles smooth and beautiful. This is a pattern for a raglan sleeve with a dart. It's a one-piece sleeve. We can make a dart here or cut it. It doesn't matter. Very often you can find lessons on making raglan sleeves without darts. This is wrong. Do not trust such lessons. Even when it comes to raglan on knitwear, it's impossible to make raglan sleeves without darts. It will be similar to putting a bag on. I teach you to work accurately. I teach you to work high-quality, beautiful garments. When I finish cutting, I'll show you how the sleeve looks like now. This is a one-piece sleeve with a dart. I'll also show you how it will look like when it's cut. I will tell you about different types of sleeves. This is a raglan sleeve made on the basis of the basic pattern. It will fit me perfectly. If you wish, you can ease the shoulder for the sleeve to be more comfortable. This is also a very useful technique. This is a well-built raglan sleeve. First we cut the neckline, and then we drew the raglan sleeve. You can make a dart, or you can cut it and make a shoulder seam instead. The back detail is always higher than the front one. I'll sign it. The back, the front. The pattern for the raglan sleeve is ready. Let's get back to the basic pattern. We can make various princess seams here. Use your imagination, draw anything you want. I'll use a blue marker pen. I do not like it when the center part of the back is too narrow. I prefer to shift the line of a princess seam to the side. In this case, the line should go up to the raglan sleeve. Watch the way I'm drawing it. I need to move the opening of the tuck here as well. Let's have a look at the front. I can draw a princess seam which goes up from the bottom, along the bust, and to the raglan sleeve. Watch the way I'm drawing it. I'll cut it. Let me show you. I need to close the dart. The dart opening was moved here. When the raglan sleeves are ready, you can make any princess seams you like. If you, for example, are making a 6 or 8 gore skirts, you can make a top with the same number of princess seams. I made the most simple princess seams. They will make a garment look beautiful anyway. Imagine you're making a dress with a feet and flare skirt. There are raglan sleeves in it, princess seams, and feet and flare skirt. It will look absolutely amazing. I think that this part of the front is too wide. Let's make one more princess seam here. I'll draw it this way. I'll make a small opening here. I want a garment to fit me perfectly. You can choose any design you like. Make any details you want. I have already showed you a lot of different techniques and details. You can make shaped princess seams, biased princess seams. The most important thing in this lesson is that I showed you how to make raglan sleeves and the princess seams that run not from the armhole or shoulder, but from the raglan line. I remind you that you can make any number of princess seams and of any shape. First, you need to draw a raglan sleeve and only then divide the pattern into princess seams. This is very important. I hope that our lessons will help you understand how to work with basic patterns better, how to draw lines, check points. I want you to be able to sew and wear anything you want. Let's strive for excellence and improve our skills. I want us to be different and beautiful. My name is Paukshte Irina. Buy my courses, subscribe to my channel, write comments, share the videos, press the like and the bell buttons. I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Goodbye.
Изучайте наши уроки.